Hello everybody and welcome back to a beautiful snowy day here at A Stable Life. Temperatures are nice and cold today, and as you guys can see, we have an absolutely gorgeous and beautiful snowfall. Oh man, you can't beat that. This is the good stuff right here. It's supposed to do this pretty much for the morning, and then the snow is gonna pretty much be staying around as temperatures continue to just get colder and colder. The donkeys and everybody is out. The snow doesn't bother the horses at all, and they're all looking beautiful in this nice winter wonderland that we have here. We've got Leia and Gavin with us today. It's gonna be a nice, beautiful, fun day today. All that being said, we do have a few problems that we need to work on in this weather. It's gonna be an interesting one, guys. Let's get started. I honestly cannot get over how just incredibly beautiful it is out here today. Man, I love snow. I'll happily take snow all winter long. I'm about to put some Calm Ultra in one of our bins here before I get started measuring out. And I've noticed a couple comments asking about how we take the top off the bag. Now it's of course different on every bag, so make sure you look, but usually for these bags, they have a little arrow. See right here telling you which side. It may be on the other side of the bag, it could be on the left instead of the right. You gotta keep your eyes peeled for that. So you see the arrow, you look for the arrow, and then you go right over here, and you'll see that there's a little flap. You grab the flap, it could be black, it could be white, it could be plastic, it could be paper. It depends on what manufacturer uses, and all you do is you pull the string. See, I just grab the string and pull, and then all you do is pull. And the whole thing just opens up for you. General rule of thumb, if you're trying and trying and trying, and it's just not going, or it's being very difficult, or the string keeps snapping, just recheck yourself to make sure that you're opening it where the arrow is telling you to. 9 times out of 10, you're accidentally opening it on the wrong side. I hope that helps for anybody that has to go through that. I've noticed a couple comments of people saying that that's a problem they have to deal with. So there you go. We have everything set in the barn for the horses. This is just so awesome. Oh man, here we go. Checking the water bowls. Oh yeah. Looking good. This is just beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. It's the powdery stuff too. Look at that. Just powder. Good skiing snow. Hey, what's up, George? Morning, brother. We got Jack, Champ, and Rebel, who's deciding whether or not he wants to leave the shelter down there. Hey, Jack. Morning, buddy. Hey, Champ. Oh, in case you're curious, the current temperature is 22 degrees. The high for today is 23, and tonight it's going to be going down to 16, and then 16 is pretty much going to be the high for the week. So the horses are blanketed for that, and of course we have to make sure that they have food for that, because they do consume a lot of food, and they turn that food into heat, and that heat is what keeps them warm. Right, Rebel? Yeah. He's acting like he's walking through a foot of snow. Yeah, what's up, good looking? Good looking stuff. Now it's time for the big field. Alright, in goes Poncho. And Weather, Skywalker, Obi. Gotta watch for straps. Looking good. Hey, Spitfire. Danny, Sriracha, and Declan. Tucker, Poe, Archer, Suede, Samson, Casino, and up on the way is Gavin. There he is. Looks like we'll have to fix his hood. And Argento. Yeah, what's up, good looking? Let's give them the shot. Give them the opportunity here. Oh, good stuff. Good boys. Horses are looking good. Awesome. I didn't see any loose straps, just a few hoods that need to be fixed. Now for the thing that I know all of you guys wanted to see. The donkeys in the snow. Hey, Rocky. Hey, Buster. How's Rocky's doing? How's Rocky doing? I have a story for you guys, but first we're gonna feed the donkeys. All right. 1, 2. Well, we'll definitely have to plow the stables parking lot. And if anyone wants to go horseback riding in the snow, oh my goodness, this is the weather for it. It's not slippery, it's fluffy snow. Fun stuff, right, Scoots? As you guys can see, the farm market's all closed up. All the family's gone. The road's actually looking pretty decent. They're working on it. Not bad stuff at all. We're heading over to get the tractor. Gonna get it warmed up and ready. We've got hay to move today. And because the weather is so cold, we're switching from our second cutting hay to our first cutting hay. We're gonna be heading on over to the other side and getting hay from there. I don't know exactly how many round bales we'll need to put out. Time will tell. Woo. Ooh, it's a little slippery here. Looks like Andrew's over here working on something. Ooh, this doesn't want to move. Let's see here. Think she'll fire right up? I think so. Now, because this area is heated and out there's not, I want to take the tractor outside so it can warm up. And then I'll close the door behind me so it's not warming up and letting all the cold air in here. There we go. Now we can let the tractor get all covered in snow, huh? Man, let me tell you guys, that New Holland blue looks really sharp in the snow, doesn't it? Oh, while the tractor's warming up, looks like Andrew needs a little help over here. He's working on bedding up the cows, so we're just gonna man the gate for him so that the cows don't get out while he's putting some sawdust in there for him. Ah, it's coming down pretty good right now, snow-wise. Yeah, this is nice. I wouldn't mind if it just did this for the entire month of January and February. I know a lot of people are gonna disagree with me on that, but winter is a time for snow. Let it snow, it's gorgeous. Ah, this is what winters are supposed to be. Now, while I'm over here watching the gate, we can take a look and see how the veggie boys are doing on their construction. Wow. Nothing like new wood. New wood always just looks so sharp. Yeah, it looks nice. Looks nice. It'll look a lot nicer once all the roof's finished. Looks like the cows don't take too kindly to Leia being in there. I get it. Don't worry, bro. Not gonna cause a problem. And just in case you guys are curious what Gavin's up to, he has the four-wheeler and the wagon, and he's way on the other side of that tree line over there in those fields. He's moving some materials around for us right now, and then he's gonna be switching over to taking care of manure. Don't worry, we'll be getting our fair share of Gavin here later on. Oh, man! My seat's gonna be cold now. My tractor's... We're covered in snow. It's hard to see. I got it? I think I got it. There we go. All the snow on it. There we go. My goodness, man, the snow is just coming down like crazy. We just passed our round bale feeders, taking a look. We only need to put out 2 for today. That's what we're talking about. We've got some extreme cold coming up, so they're gonna be eating a little bit more food, but there's actually quite a bit left out here for them. All right, guys, we have hay all taken out and cared for. We wanted to give a special shout out to the veggie boys. Lauren, we appreciate you. Thank you.
I can't open it.
There you go. Oh, that's good. There's only one thing that would make this better. Birch beer.
Burger King.
We got a special treat for you guys. We're gonna be turning out the horses, but from a little bit of a different perspective. You guys know Obi, he's my horse. Well, you guys are gonna be hitching a ride with him and seeing what things are like when we turn him out and when they head on down to the feeders. We'll be meeting him at the feeder a little bit later on. Yeah. Good, buddy. Good stuff. See you later, Obi. You're all good. None of you were in trouble. Hey, Obi. You're okay. Yeah, did you guys enjoy riding with Obi here? Okay, guys, so the story starts here. We've got a little bit of an issue. As you can see, a tree, a big one, way back in there. You can see the top of it right there. It snapped right off during the windstorm and it fell. And this is just the top piece. Completely destroyed the fence. Gavin and I are gonna have to work on cleaning up this entire thing today and getting the fence repaired. Thankfully, it did not land on the structure. However, it did end up causing some problems. Now, thankfully, none of the horses got hurt and the tree did not land on that new shelter that we just built. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, that would have been just the right sweet spot for things, let me tell you. Now, is that a concern because we have all those trees there? Yes, we definitely are going to need to do some tree trimming this summer. That is going to be a summer job for me and Gavin. Kind of trimming back all those thick branches, dropping all of the dead trees. Of course, that's not on our property, so we will have to get our neighbor's permission, but our neighbor is Petey, so I don't think that'll be much of a problem. It also created a lot of panic here in the donkey's pen, mostly for Rocky. Thankfully, Rocky is okay, but he was so scared that right over here, he jumped and attacked this section of fence, which you can see is on its last legs. It has been repaired, but he made his way through this wire and between this board into the big field with all of the other horses. Now, thankfully, the horses didn't really care about him at all, which is surprisingly good. Well, I shouldn't say surprising. You can put miniature animals with horses, but all of these horses together, it could create a problem, especially if one of them decides to play with or attack one of the miniature donkeys. It just wouldn't result in a good outcome. And of course, remember, these aren't our horses, these are our clients' horses. There's just lots of things at play here. But they didn't really bother Rocky so much. He did get a bloody nose from going through the fence. The biggest problem was actually when he got inside the horse stable and he didn't know where to go, and all of the horses effectively ran him over. Thankfully, he didn't get hurt during the whole situation, but let me tell you guys, it was intense. Well, through the panic that happened of him running through the fence, he knocked off the water line And this water line is kind of important. It's what fills the donkeys, and it's what is going to be filling the mare's water trough when the mares get here. I should say the left runs water trough, right? Because it's available for whatever horse needs it. So this is going to also be something that needs to get repaired and fixed today. You can see down there, Rebel and Poncho are playing. Gavin and I are going to head out and we're going to grab some lunch. There's no one here to make anything for us, so we're going to have to whip something up ourselves. And then we got to get started because we only got about 5 hours of daylight left. So we're running out of time. We're back inside our horse stable. We're heading on out to get started with moving those logs and trees. Gavin and I went over to Sheets, and just him and I enjoyed some nice lunch together. That was good, wasn't it, buddy?
It was so good.
Well, Gavin's just getting right in there. I love it. So, Gavin, he's going all the way down there to our giant brush pile that we have, which means he's going to be going down the valley, into the hollow, and back. Well, that tree got mopped up pretty quick. With the teamwork and the muscle of Gavin and I, we got everything cut and the fence is back up. You can see just how far in that tree just snapped off and how big it was. And just the top landed right across the fence, just to go figure. And taking a look in there, we've got a lot of trees that are dead or leaning. Most of them are leaning away. We have a few that are leaning towards, like that one right there. Just got a little bit of a pile here. Looks like, what do you think, Gavin? One more load? Give or take? And then this is done. And then we'll get started on the water line over there. Now, do you want me to help load here, or do you want me to go get started on that water line? All right. Gavin's got this under wraps. We've got afternoon feeding, a water line, and some plowing to do yet. So let's head on over to that water line and see what we can do. Hello? Hello? Anybody in there? I reckon a lot of you probably would fix this with a different material, but I guarantee you these zip ties will fix this for Gento doesn't rub his butt on it at least a couple years. Does it look pretty? No. Does it work? Oh yeah. Is that good looking? Looks like it had a good bond on the bottom. Oh no, camera down. You guys okay?
Oh my goodness, you just can't beat that level of cute.
Looking good. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Excellent. For those that are new to the channel, I used to have to bucket the water for this field. When we had horses in here, a lot of horses, it got annoying. It got annoying quick. Bucketing that much water for the horses. Now, just a matter of hooking up a hose and it working great. I don't know if you're up there, Gavin, but the water's good to be turned off. It's almost full. Well, the snow stopped a while ago. We got all the things that just like came up taken care of and done. So now we're gonna head on over to the tractor, hook up to the bucket, plow out the parking lot for the horse stable, and then it's time for afternoon feeding. It looks like we even got an audience over here. Good stuff, huh, Buster? Stable parking lot's all plowed out. Looks like all we have to do left now is feed the horses. And it looks like this stuff's actually gonna be sticking around. Look how fluffy this stuff is. Oh, literally just like powdered sugar. Love it.
I eventually got all the horses in, even though some didn't want to leave the feeders. And now some time has passed, they already finished eating, and I gave Declan his vitamin E, so now it's time to turn him back out. Well, as you guys saw, Gavin finished up with afternoon feeding. All the horses are out, enjoying that beautiful snow. They're getting a drink. Man, today was an awesome day. Guys, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. If you haven't,
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
and as always, we'll see you in the next one.